What's going on, everyone? I'm Trayvon Miles alongside Jeff Harris and Jonah Restuccio.
And welcome into the Delmarva Sports Insider.
It's the only show giving you in-depth analysis to all local sports here on the shore.
That's exactly right. Coming up on tonight's show, spring sports finally back after a slight delay, but we finally dusted off the bats and lacrosse sticks. Sussex Tech baseball opening up their season against Cape Henlopen. Those highlights are coming up.
That's right, and still to come, Salisbury head men's basketball coach Andrew Sachs joins us live in studio. And guys, he has a pretty special topic on his mind. We're going to talk about it. It's coming up this summer.
And as Trey said, the spring sports season is upon us. So we take a look back at our top 5 moments from the winter season. All that and more coming up right now on DSI.
That's exactly right. Welcome to the show you know and love. Of course, guys, we finally were able to get some spring sports in after that crazy nor'easter just came in and
didn't
kind of
feel like spring yesterday.
Not at all.
Today, I got sunburned.
That's a whole different story in itself.
Just saying.
That's a whole different
nice
story in itself. Yes, it's a very nice day and nice time out now. But we began the spring season with a monster matchup in Berlin. How about this? Henlopen powerhouse Cape Henlopen boys lacrosse took their sticks 50 minutes south to take on Bayside heavyweight Stephen Decatur. So a great matchup between two of our top teams in our respective conferences. And Decatur came out fast in this game. A few minutes in, Chase Porter gets the first goal of the season. And then check this out, off of a turnover. This time Porter's dishing off to Charlie Coates. Seahawks start off with a 4-0 lead on Cape. The Cape gonna get on the board. Great effort here by senior Jake Brown, fighting through the contact to still score. Seahawks up 6-2 after 1 quarter. In the second, a great goal here by Andre Curry. Still Cape trailing 8-5 at halftime. Third quarter, the Vikings outscore the Seahawks 4-1 in the fourth. They get their first lead of the game off that bouncer by Ben Weathersby. They lead by 1 with less than 2 minutes to go. Decatur needing a goal to tie. Check out the effort from Colin Eichenberger through the contact to tie the game up with less than a minute remaining. So Cape would win the face-off. They would take it down. Luke Denbrosi over to Jack Dennis for the go-ahead goal with 50 seconds to go. So one final chance for Decatur with less than 10 seconds remaining. And they'd actually get a shot off here, but it would be stopped in the final seconds by Viking keeper Sean Griffith. What a game to start the season. Cape Henlopen comes back to top Decatur by a final of 13-12.
And guys, we had the same matchup on the girls' side in Lewis. Stephen Decatur opening the season on the road, taking on Cape Henlopen. The Vikings entering the season, this is not a typo, fresh off their 9th consecutive Delaware State title. See what happened, minute 8 into the game, Cape senior captain Lindsey Monagle breaks from behind the net, shoots and scores to put the Vikings up early, and then they would add to it. Monagle spots a wide open Mallory Jones, finishes in the upper left side of the net, then right before the half, who else but the same duo. Monagle with the dime to a cutting Jones who puts it home. Cape would lead at 9-2 at the half. Decatur would make a push late in the second half, trailing by 6. Somehow that shot goes and trickles into the bottom of the net, cutting the Vikings' lead to just 5, but Cape saw enough and would take it from there. Aaliyah Marshall out on the fast break. She sells a pump fake up high and finishes. Then off the free position opportunity, Catherine Frederick nets it down low. Cape moves to 1-0 on the year with a 15-9 win.
We lost a lot of seniors from last year, and just coming out with a win is good for all the underclassmen we have. It'll probably get them excited for the rest of the season, and hopefully it'll make us work better as a team to know that we can work together well and win games and stuff.
And we can't forget about baseball. Heavyweight Cape Henlopen on the road visiting Sussex Tech. Early on, a defensive battle. Brady Parks on the mound gets Zach Dale swinging and then gets Zach Savage looking. 6 strikeouts on the night for Parks. For Cape, though, Liberty commit David Erickson dealing. Gets Robert Locklear to check his swing, so that's a strikeout for him. To the third, Cape's bats would finally come alive. And this Henlopen team just loaded. Austin Elliott, I couldn't even find where the ball is, just gets a hold of it. He's headed to North Carolina next year, and he opens up the scoring with a 2-run bomb. But that wasn't it. In the 5th, another future ACC member, University of Virginia signee, Zach Geloff with a home run of his own, 375 feet to deep center. Cape Henlopen rolls in their opener 6-1 over Sussex Tech.
I mean, we knew we just had to go out there and battle. They're a competitive team, but we are as well. So we had each other's backs. We just had to be strong at the plate, be strong in the field, and came out with the win. I mean, we don't really think about that too much. We just go out, we play. We just play the game we know how to play and just have each other's backs, like I said.
To the softball diamond, Mardela playing host to Kent County. Mardela starter Grace Barnes, dominating from the start. Gets Madeline Sabinsky to fan in Lexi Lansfield.
Heaters.
And then Jillian Highland also missing. Complete game gem for Barnes, and that puts Mardela on. And then guess what? This young lady would come up to the plate. Riley Niblett, she's pretty good. That's a bomb, yes. That's a home run, 2-run home run for Niblett. As Mardela would be in the driver's seat, and exactly, we're going to have Niblett up one more time. And she strokes another one. How about that? Another 2 RBI hit for Niblett. And how about this? Mardela going on to top Kent County. This is a quick one. They made slight work of the Trojans. They win it 10-0 in 6 innings.
Over to SU and women's lacrosse with a top 5 matchup taking on rival York. Early on, all goals. Allie Hinson off the free position shot puts SU up 4-0 halfway through the first. York would storm back. SU up 4-3 at halftime, and then in the second half, the Spartans tie it up. Megan Fox with the bouncer to tie things up at 4. It would remain tied in part to great goalie play on both sides. Check it out, Charlie Wright with one of her 11 saves. Then Gianna Falcone, she had 13 saves on 18 shots, stopping Bailey Bradley on the break. SU, they break the tie midway through the half. Lindsay Wagner finds a cutting Hinson, her 3rd goal of the game, to put Salisbury up by 1. And then once more, for good measure, Courtney Fegan dives and finishes. Seagulls stay undefeated with an 8-5 win over York, securing Coach Jim Nestor his 300th career win.
Oh, very happy. I mean, again, 300 wins is real nice, but getting this win just helps us, for the CAC playoffs, and hopefully puts us in that driver's seat. It's a team that I'm real proud of. They work hard, and as long as we're improving every day and every practice, we're going to be, holding our own at the end.
Congratulations to Coach Nestor.
Great achievement.
Well deserved.
And so nice to see some of these spring sports back in action.
Not
that we were tired, of course, of basketball, but going up to the University of Maryland and the University of Delaware every weekend.
Good to get back. It's good to get back
locally,
here
here on the shore. But unfortunately, we're hitting our first break, but I know we're all excited about this. When we return, a very, very special guest joins us live in Studio Salisbury. Head men's basketball coach Andrew Sachs is here to talk about an event coming to the shore this summer. Stick with us. We're coming right back.
My name is David Erickson from Cape Henlopen High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.